Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Andrea Monroe from head to toe. Okay. Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back and being along on this journey with your girl. And while you're at it, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're on board with these weekly videos I'm going to drop. So you guys, this week we're going to cover from the rooters to the tutor the topic of how to let go of your past. I know, guys, the past is behind us for a reason, but we still, if we being honest and we being real, a lot of us still struggle with letting go of what happened. So, you guys, speaking of, before I get into the topic, we're going to acknowledge this therapist look I'm giving y'all, okay? I'm going to give y'all new hair, okay? And these straights. And if I'm giving you therapist vibes, comment in the section below. Give me some snaps, give me some claps, give me some yes, something. Okay, guys, so I'm going to pour out my transparency about letting go of the past. So, for me, letting go of the past, it's been a process. And it's still areas of my past that's hard for me to forget. And it's because my past is filled with joy, it's filled with pain, and it's filled with sorrow. And so the sorrow part is what is kind of hard for me to forget because that sorrow is still here. And it just comes from losing a parent. That pain is so present. And it doesn't matter how long it's been, that pain is still here. So the sorrow part, the joy is what brings me forward to my future and my present. And then my pain is what, giving me my muscles. So the pain from my past, I'm good with, but the sorrow is what I'm still dealing with. And that's just me being real. Okay, guys, so there'll be 4 parts to this video. Okay, it's gonna be 4 parts I'm gonna cover. And as I get to the parts, I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, or it'll be, bullets to the side and whatnot. And so you can, grab a pen and a pad, write it down if you need to. Okay, guys, so we're gonna get into it. So the first thing that you have to do, how to let go of the past, you have to recognize, there has to be recognition of what actually happened. And so a lot of times we don't want to remember what happened because we go through what's called suppression. We suppress it. We put it in the back of our mind, trying to actually forget what happened. But we don't forget what happened because we have triggers. As soon as something happened, bam, it's reminded us of our past. And so trying to forget what happened because it's painful, it's unresolved, and it's dreadful memories there. A lot of the times, our past is not all hunky-dory. It's not all rainbows and bunnies. A lot of us come from some dark places. And the past is the past can be a painful, dark place for a lot of people. And people don't want to reveal their past because it still taunts them. They're still broken from it and have yet to fully let the past go so they can heal because they don't know how or they don't want to. A lot of people like being in a broken place. A lot of people like being miserable. A lot of people don't want healing. And it's simply because they haven't let go of their past. A lot of them wants an excuse of being stuck and feeling stuck so that they don't have to do something new, so that they don't have to embrace change. And so the second part is acceptance. And so when you recognize, then you can accept. So after recognition comes acceptance. One must accept the past because it has already happened. It's behind you for a reason, and it's necessary for you to let go. Accepting your past allows you to gain power and control of self-affliction. Okay? So those who don't know what self-affliction is, it's what you bring upon yourself. Uncontrollable circumstances. There will be things that we cannot control. That is just how life operates. And other contributing factors that hinder you from moving forward and letting go of what happened. So sometimes there will be things that hinder us because of those stuck places that we might be at, or because of that hurt. But acceptance leads to healing and deliverance. And so the next thing that I'm going to talk about is repentance. So a lot of us have some things in our past that we ain't so proud of, right? And so for all my believers, we got to repent. And even if you're not a believer, you have to. Repentance just really means the part you played in it. And that you recognize it, you accept it, but you also want to acknowledge the part that you played in it, if it was something that you can control. And so things in your past that brings sincere, just, or remorse, you must acknowledge. Point blank in the period, you got to acknowledge it. And so in repenting, one must complete a change of direction, which is half of 360, which is 180. And it's towards God, towards, if you are not, religious, towards, positivity, towards vibrance, towards good energy, whatever it is, wherever you're aligned with, you have to go towards that way. And then we're going to go to forgiveness. And so once you recognize, once you accept, once you repent, after all that has happened, here's forgiveness. Forgiveness is the most powerful part because you have to be intentional about forgiveness. And so you have to forgive those who have contributed to your past. You have to return negative thinking, negative energy, and crippling things. You have to return it back to sender. And most of all, you have to forgive yourself. So if there's things that you're not so proud of, you have to forgive yourself because it's behind you for a reason. And if you're still struggling with it, time and effort you have to put in it so that it can be behind you and it no longer taunts or harm your future. And so accept the apology you may never receive. Some people not going to ever in their life acknowledge that they hurt you. Some people are never going to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you felt that way. I'm sorry for the part that I've played in making your past such a harmful place. So you have to accept the apology that you may never receive. You have to forgive truly in your heart, your spirit, with your whole being, everything in you. So that if you have a little bit of energy, you got to fester it up and you have to forgive. Most of all, ask God to forgive them. To everybody who has hurt you, for every part that they have played, you have to truly operate in forgiveness. So letting go of your past, it takes work. It takes time. It's not going to be an overnight process, but it's necessary for your new journey. It's necessary for your healing. It's necessary for your overall self-improvement, your self-esteem, your confidence, your ability and agility to overcome mountains. It's for your single step in your journey. So you guys, remember that your past is behind you for a reason. Don't keep going back to it, but you're looking forward for a reason. So remember, look forward not only to where your vision should be, but look forward to greater things that's coming. And that's on my topic of how to let go of your past. So you guys, you already know what's coming up. Get ready to say it with me. You ready? Don't forget to dream bigger than your fears, more than your imagination, surpassing your wildest dreams. I am Andrea Monroe. Thank you for watching Andrea Monroe from head to toe. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I love you guys. And most of all, don't forget to be amazing.